Hello everyone. So we have today the 1st of December, some of the stocks that have come up in our scanner for a long-term holding. Of course, for us it's anywhere up to 2 months or beyond that. But um, these are long positions. That means we're going to be making buying entries, buying decisions on these stocks. The first one that has come up for the 1st of December today is GSS Infotech. This is an software solutions company based out of Hyderabad. I've just seen, I was just looking at the products and services. They've got certain IT products, solutions, consulting, and other things. But most importantly, I think we're looking at some of these clientele that they're working with. You can see Avaya, Delhi MC, Accenture, ING. Then there's HP Enterprise, then Trilio. We have Dubai Police. I think there's also Dulsco, hiring solutions company. So a lot of things. I think a company is good. In fact, some of its products and services are quite popular. But for us, it's all about what we can see on the charts, right? So let's see what we can see on the charts, and if if the chart is telling us a story that we can actually believe and make an entry decision, right? So on the monthly time frame, so we're going to be doing multiple time frame analysis, monthly, weekly, and daily. On the monthly time frame, we're basically looking at the trend. We're basically looking at whether this is in a bullish trajectory. In fact, from the month of March 2020, it has been March, April, let's say, has been consolidating, and then from September last year, it has been in a continuous upward trajectory. Good bullish moves. In fact, in 2019 there was a bearish downturn, but every stock has that, right? So this company was listed in 2012, so we have some data. It started off very bearishly, it picked up again, and then there was a bearish move, but then it's picked up again, right? So we may not be able to count on this in the long run, but just for a month or two, I think we will be able to capture the move. So after the bearish crossover, the bullish crossover has happened here from the month of March, and we've kept going. In fact, today it's hit a circuit. Let's look at that as well. On the weekly time frame, this entire week today has been quite bullish. It's trying to push up very hard, um, not planning to touch the moving average anytime soon, and I think it's going to go away from this moving average. Weekly is looking good. Let's see. Yeah, these good swings. It's giving some really good swings on the weeks. Yes, higher highs and higher lows. You can take this here also, and then from here we can take up another one here, and then take up this. Okay, this was a dip which was a lower low, but from here again, I think we're looking at some good higher highs and higher lows being built. Not very prominent, but you'll see that now it is taking off, right? So from here, this is a good move. In fact, good higher highs being formed, so nothing to worry about on the weekly time frame. One thing that we need to look at is it is approaching some kind of a supply zone here from where the prices actually started to fall. This might be a first attempt of the stock to actually reach these prices. So we've got to be wary. We'll keep our stop losses very strict, and targets also quite tight, and take off the entire position in a 1:1, 1:2. That's not a problem. But I think we still have a move, another 30-40 rupee move that we can capture. Let's see if we are able to capture that kind of a move. So today, in fact, on the daily time frame, the main bullish crossover has happened here. So this is the first move, the second move, this is the third move, and now we are actually on the fourth move. So Usually, we try to avoid these kind of trades only for the fact that it has moved too much after the main crossover. The main crossover is basically after a good, nice bearish downtrend, right? Phase two. This is phase one. Again, another phase two, phase one, phase two, and then kept moving. But what really caught my attention is the 10% circuit breaker that it hit today, right? And in fact, if there was no circuit breaker, we don't know how far high it would have gone. So it has touched 10% here today. I'll just show you when it hits a circuit breaker. This is what it looks like. The price stops, trading is halted for that stock for the day. And it hit the circuit breaker, came back down again. This is a pullback failure, and again it hit the circuit breaker. And so we're looking at a very nice bullish uptrend forming right now on the lower time frames as well. Beautiful. This is a nice pullback failure on the 1 hour time frame. Let's look at the 4 hour time frame. Again, the same pullback failure. This is again the pullback failure after a bullish crossover on the 4 hour time frame and the daily time frame also. So this is what really caught my attention. If it has hit a circuit today, maybe tomorrow we might see another circuit. So let's see if if we were to enter this trade. And I think we need to enter this trade 9:15 in the morning. We're not going to be waiting for a long time. But before that, are we bullish on this? On the trend line, on the trend averages, the longer term 200 period moving averages, yes, very nice supports forming here. So it has taken the support and is continuing to move up. On the step 2, where we're tracking certain supports here, has this line, has the 50 EMA actually given support? Yes, it has been giving supports on the on these on the 50 period, right? From the 50 period moving average here also we've seen the support. Now it's gone away from the moving average. I think we will be able to see some really good moves happening in the next few days. Okay, we're good to go. In fact, we will be able to take this entry. We just need to see where the stop loss can be. Perfect. Stop loss is right below the 50 period moving average. In fact, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, if this stock keeps, we don't know if it's going to keep hitting circuit. We don't even know if it's going to come back down again. But this looks very strongly bullish, and that is why we're trying to take an entry here. Our stop loss will be placed at around 86, quite deep, but I think that's also somewhere that we want to take the targets out, right? So if we were to place a long position tool here, 110, we need to capture this immediately as soon as the market opens tomorrow. And let's say we are this is a very nice stop loss, very decent stop loss. I don't think we should be looking at anything else. This is a good one. So we're looking at around 24-25 rupees downside. Again, same thing here, 1:1. I think we should be able to take out all of the entire position. We're not going to leave anything on this trade after we hit the target 135 levels. So on 135 levels, if this is where we are, has the stock touched 130? Yes. So this is where we want to be able to exit, right? Because from here we might see a pushback down. Not a problem. I mean, we've seen certain stocks which have broken their all-time highs in this cycle, but this is all right. In fact, we're going to be wary of this stock somewhere around 129, 130 levels. Even if we're not able to capture the entire move, that's all right. But I think this is going to be, this is what it's trying to do, reach these highs. There might be a little bit of resistance from here, so this is the point that we're going to be noticing either a full push back down, or we're going to be noticing some kind of consolidation before it again pulls up, right? So this is good. This stock is looking good for us to enter tomorrow. 9:15 a.m. just place the order. Again, a disclaimer: this is not financial advice. This is not there is a risk of for you to lose all your capital if you're not working on your risk management and position sizing. So please do your own analysis. Please make sure that you're taking sensible entries, maintaining your position sizing, and calculating your risk at the same time. Right. So this is what we will be doing. I think that's about it. GSS Infotech, the entry levels will be somewhere around 100, 110, 112 max, and we're going to be taking this ride up until 129, 130, up until 135, with a stop loss right now at 86.5, right? So that's about it. This is for a holding period of up to 2 months. We might be able to see this move and potential target to be achieved. I'm not going to be placing any further targets for 1:2, 1:3 right now, because this stock needs to actually prove that it's heavily bullish and moving to the upside, and then we'll decide later on the group if ever we want to change the targets. Right. So that's about it. Thank you so much, and we'll come back with another video.